Hi everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning Mastery, powered by the Next Academy, building construction leaders for what comes next. I'm Cody Phillips. As always, I hope this finds you ready to attack the day ahead. Can you trust others? Can they trust you? These are questions that strike at the heart of human existence. Whether we're talking about business partnerships, romantic relationships, child-parent bonds, or the brave new world of virtual interaction, trust, when correctly placed, is what makes our world spin and lives flourish. The truth is, trust can rarely ever be proven. It can only be disproven. The definition of trust is the belief that something is true. Therefore, without evidence to the contrary, if we want, let's say, a satisfying relationship, we have to choose to trust the person that we love. Trust influences us at every level, from how we learn, to how we love, to how we spend, to how we take care of our own health and well-being even. During World War II, there was a young soldier in a library in Florida. While he was reading a book, he noticed all the handwritten notes in the margin. They were very thoughtful and heartwarming. He turned to the front of the book. It just so happened that the previous owner's name and address was written there. It was a lady named Courtney that lived in New York City. He wrote her a letter, introducing himself, telling her how he was about to be shipped off overseas to Europe the next day. He invited her to respond, and they could talk about the book while he was overseas. Much to his surprise, he received a letter in return. And for the next 13 months, they wrote back and forth again and again, getting closer and closer with each letter. They were actually falling in love, yet they had never seen each other. He had requested a picture, but she refused. A year and a half later, he was coming back home through New York City. This was their big opportunity. They were going to meet for the first time and go out to dinner. She said, "I'll be waiting for you when you get off the ship. You'll know it's me by the yellow dress that I'll be wearing." He was so excited. Sailing back across the ocean, he couldn't help but feel those butterflies, so nervous, but so excited. He stepped off the ship. The big moment finally arrived. And this beautiful young lady came walking toward him. She took his breath away. She was stunning, tall, gorgeous features, great shape. She looked like a movie star. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. He was so taken aback by it, he didn't even realize that she wasn't wearing a yellow dress. As she passed on by, he finally came back down to earth. About this time, a lady in her 50s walked up to him. She wasn't necessarily attractive, had graying hair. She just so happened to be wearing the yellow dress. Disappointed, but not showing it, he walked up to her with a smile. He saluted and said, "Hello, ma'am. You must be Courtney. I'm so glad to meet you. Can I take you to dinner?" The lady said, "Son, I'm not sure what's going on, but the young lady that just passed you, she asked me to wear this yellow dress. That's my daughter. And she said, if you invited me to dinner, to tell you that she'll be waiting for you in the restaurant across the way." It was simply a test of trust. Will you do the right thing when it's hard? when it goes against the current, when it's not what you thought, when you don't understand it? Will you trust that your boss has your best intentions at heart? Will you trust that you're on the right track even when immediate results do not present themselves? I encourage you today to have faith, have belief, trust. Trust others and make sure you are someone that others can trust in return. Thank you for listening and watching. As always, hope you found great value in today's episode. Don't be defined by yesterday. Be the best version of you today. Every day is another opportunity to learn and to grow. If you're in the construction industry or you know of someone who is, please visit our newly redesigned website at nextleadershipacademy.org to learn more about the Next Academy. Our registration is closed for the 2021 class, but we'd love for you to hop on our 2022 waiting list that will allow you to be notified first when registration opens. Next is unique, specifically for the construction industry. It's a 12-month academy committed to helping our participants become more prepared, dynamic leaders who can drive their company's sustainability and profitability into the future. If that sounds like you, and you're in search of personal and professional growth and ready to really challenge yourself, you should consider Next in 2022. To all of you listening and watching, listen, I've been saying it for years. Thank you so much for your support of these messages, your support of me personally, frankly, your support of what we're building at the Next Academy, and your willingness to hit that big share button, that like button, and pass along this content to coworkers, friends, and family across all of the social media landscape. If I can ever help you in any way, or any of our faculty at the Next Academy can help you, please never hesitate to reach out. No matter what the circumstances are, we are here to help. Or more importantly, find you the necessary resources that can help you as you travel along on your leadership journey in 2021. Please be safe and smart out there. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, attack the day ahead, own your life, and be next.